Thank you. I've got everybody. They exist. Hello.
That's the fastest elevator I've ever been in.
Yeah. Right?
Smoothest elevator I've ever been.
Yeah.
I did not notice we were moving.
Nice. Swanky, the big city has been. All right. Wow, this looks like.
I think it. Have to pull up the GPS again. I think. Okay. Okay.
They are very. They're worse than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nasty things.
We made it. Lots of driving, but we're on our way to the stationery store. Woohoo!
I wore these sleeves.
I mean, if you can't get sun on vacation, what's the right? It's not. Is it a vacation if you didn't burn a little? But yes, I did tell Todd we can do it. Here's a race.
Okay. Another update. We went to the stationery store, yarn store, got gelato. We've been all over shopping.
We got one more store.
Yeah.
The kosher grocery.
Oh,
Yeah, did Brian say we got it?
I think I might sit in the car for that one.
Then we're gonna get it. I'll get it.
Oh, here we go. Whew. Lots of driving, lots of traffic, but we drove along the lakefront and it was so pretty. I'd have gotten video, but I was driving. My friends are real.
There's Carrie.
Hi.
There's the others behind.
Vlogging the vlog.
Yes, vlog the vlog.
Can you tell we're content creators? We've been shopping and wondering.
I bought nothing.
I would have been getting a lot of video if I wasn't driving, but I am putting all the miles on my core. Maybe next year I can get Joe to come. He can drive. I can get more video. So we're almost to the car. I'm gonna stop recording so you can all stop hearing me huff and puff. All right. It's a Haley.
Hashtag not sponsored.
But willing to be.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Glory and Laura and Kat to get done at the Jewish grocery store. I walked around, got some cheese and Gatorade, and then my knees and my ankles said, "Fuck you!" I'm done walking for the day. The gelato was really good though. It was really good. Oh, it was so creamy.
I got so strawberry.
Yeah, you said you got the last of the...
So I got like just straight strawberry goo.
Oh, my husband would have been in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
He loves strawberries.
I was in heaven.
I got a scoop of chocolate brownie, but there wasn't any brownie bits. It was just straight up chocolate and then mint chocolate chip.
Mm-hmm.
Which... Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm a chocoholic. I don't know how much exploring we'll do tomorrow. might be okay with just hanging out and writing. Like,
Yeah, I got what I wanted.
right,
And the other place I wanted to go is closed tomorrow, so I
right.
have yarn.
Why wear ourselves out before we drive 3 hours back?
Exactly. Why run around town when we can just like sit and have vibes with our friends?
Yeah. Today was the big exploring day. Tomorrow is chill and get ready to go back home. Well, I'll be halfway home. And I'll have babies crawling all over. No, they'll be in bed.
Yep.
By the time we even leave.
Probably.
Depending on how long I stay Saturday morning, I'll have babies crawling on me.
Unless you leave before 8.
I'll probably transfer stuff into my duffel bag for Friday night. So I could just take that in. Like I did yesterday. And stuff. But I will use Noah's line when Veronica makes fun of me for overpacking for Ren Fair.
Huh.
Is it overpacking or is it neurodivergent, prepare for everything?
That was my line.
Oh, that was your line. Okay, yeah.
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 Because I'm an overpacker too, and my mom, like, shamed me for it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Indeterminate type of neurodivergence, possibly ADHD. The more I hear people talking about it.
Neurospicy of some flavor.
Yes. I'm glad I cleared out my Google Photos for a little bit because I only have the 15 gigs. I need to start paying for more space.
Yeah, I'm getting yelled at all the time on mine. Like, you have 97% full. You want to do something about that yet? Like, it's getting desperate. It's like,
But baby pictures.
right? I just got to get a processor for the pictures on my computer, and then I'll just move them all over.
Well, I have like almost all of my pictures of Peanut on my computer. It's just I also share them on a shared album that goes to my mom's Google Home device as like a slideshow.
You definitely need to pay for the extra.
Yeah. So
I need to be able to edit the pictures and print them.
because she loves when like it does like the slideshow, and if it shows like 2 side-by-sides of one kid, like from when they were an infant to now, like
oh man, I want to do one of those for the twins real soon, where I have like their I have their preemie diapers still, so I'm gonna throw them down like how it started and how it's going, and send it to the NICU people because
I took a micro preemie diaper from the NICU when she started to outgrow them, and it's in her little box of NICU
baby
stuff.
stuff?
Yeah, I have a photo box. I should have taken my leave before we left the house. My back is starting to hurt.
Uh-oh. You still have it? You have it with you?
No, it's in my bag at the house on the bed.
Ah, shit. I moved to the back seat so I can do this.
Now that I'm sitting, my legs feel better. It's my back that's like...
You should see about learning how to sew simply to make yourself a pair of stays that you can use instead of a bra for like bust and back support.
Yeah.
But getting one that works is like a pretty high level sewing skill, so it would take a while. I think that's one of my...
Yeah, my mom's a pretty good sewer, but I don't even think she knows how to do that.
There's a lot of tutorials online. Not a lot for like plus size people, I think. But the principle, I think, is still the same.
Yeah.
And that's one of my next projects. Is my next sewing project. Once I actually finish the pinafore I was going to be wearing this weekend. I'm glad I opted for some pockets. Is I'm going to make myself a 18th century costume. From like the bottom up.
Fun.
Or like a modified one. Because I don't want to make stays with, not stays, but a chemise with sleeves.
Speaking of chemises, I have the chemise that came with my one overdress that I wear for Renfair stuff. And I was taking it to Veronica so we could like play around and put together our looks. So we're a little more prepared for next month. And the ribbon came out. I think you told me how to do the safety pin on the ribbon.
I don't think I did, but
Somebody did.
yeah.
But it's in there for a reason, to cinch up the neck, because it was way big.
Oh yeah. The whole like chemises as like a base layer is probably one of the most clever things that we let go of in history, because it was just a base layer of really sturdy, really washable linen, which is really good for like taking moisture away from your skin. That's why people in history weren't as like aggressively disgustingly smelly as we think they were, because they're not like soaking in their perspiration, it's evaporating.
I was listening to one of the many historical podcasts that I am subscribed to, and they were talking about like fashion in Tudor England, and going into all of the layers that like noble women wore. And it was like the chemise to absorb the sweat so you don't get the stains on your fancy gown. And then this type of skirt and this type of sleeves, and then this. It was just like,
Getting dressed back then was complicated.
yeah, it was.
I really
That's why the rich like mostly did all of the I mean, obviously common people did it more simply, but
and there were laws and stuff about the type of fabric you could use.
even the type of colors in some countries.
Yeah, it was real wild. It was partly why I really like 1800 or 18th century fashion and Regency, because it's very simple and utilitarian. You can understand it. Like even the court gowns of the 18th century don't feel it. Like looking at them, they look fucking ridiculous. Like those with the peignets, the giant ass hoops.
Yeah, like Marie Antoinette, like kind of.
Yeah, but the construction on those things is like ridiculously simple in comparison to some other things, and like how you get dressed in those. You just tie that shit on. That's all you do is tie everything to your person.
What?
I sent home a message. Glory left me alone in the yarn store. No comes back. Why, Glory? Why?
You didn't get that, like, you got a couple of skeins, but like,
Technically I only got one skein. She just wound it into 2 equal balls because I'm gonna use them to make socks.
okay.
So she did it so like I can just go with the skein. I don't have to worry about stopping at an appropriate time.